Hey, everybody, welcome to Bizchicks TV. You know, this is the place to be for tips, tools, strategies, and everything you need for building a profitable business and taking the hassle out of your hustle. So, today we're talking content marketing for 2023. And TJ, all the way from New York City, the Digital Diva is in the house, and we are ready to go.
Okay, let me get a sip. And my voice starts going out. So, yeah, so we are here to talk about content marketing for 2023. We've been talking about trends this month. It's a new year. Things are happening. And I just want to say that I've been saying, and I remember saying that I felt like things were going to change, like content was going to change. Something was going to change about social media. I didn't know what it was. I never know. I just feel like something is going to happen, and it did. So we've been talking about Chat GPT, and Chat GPT came out the in November 2022. Well, it's been out before, but they released like a public beta. And I was saying that these AI tools, these were going to change the way we make content, but I didn't know to this degree. It is. I've done some more digging since we last talked, and it's blown my mind. It's blown other people's minds. I follow Mario Armstrong. He did a live on Sunday afternoon, and he was just so excited because he was using it to help him write a book,
Wow.
which I was telling him you need to write a book for years. But now this tool has energized him. So he had his last live. If you go to his Instagram, it's there. Hey, Dr. Tachi. So
Hey.
his live on Sunday just like was like, okay, it just gave me the spark because I've been using these some AI tools for a year. Now there's been other tools, and Dr. Tachi said, yes, I was on his live. Wasn't it great? It was just like he was like a little kid that just was like, here's a Christmas toy. And it is. It's a toy. It's a tool for us business owners because we don't have a lot of time to create content. And I always say, create content, make content, do this, do that. And you're like, where do I start? How do I start? I don't know what to say. Well, these tools are evolving, still evolving right now, and it's evolved to where you don't have that excuse doesn't fly anymore. I don't know what to post. I don't know what to write. You can't ever say that again now because the Chat GPT, and then there's another one we're going to talk about. But there's lots of tools. There's lots of AI tools. They've been around for a while. I've been using some to write content in the last year. It's just that I don't copy and paste. I take what was given to me as an idea because it was never fully formed 100%. It was just like, okay, that's a guideline. Let me take that and let me
Yeah.
expand on it, and then I use that for my content. And I've used it on the last several posts for on my Instagram and Facebook. I think I've used them. I've been using them for my clients. I have some third party tools. One that I love right now is Feed Hive, FeedHive, feedhive.com. I've been using that for a while, and it's just freed up my time. And that's the idea behind these tools is it frees up your time, and this is what you want as a business owner. Now there's another discussion about this is going to get rid of copywriters. This is going to get rid of freelance writers, blog post writers. I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
I don't agree. It's not going to get rid of what it's going to do. Honestly, I'm going to be honest because we're honest here. It's going to get rid of the lazy people. Going to get rid of lazy content, not so good content, content that sucks.
True.
And the
Very true.
people that are smart and know their business and know the business of copywriting or writing or whatever, and they've been writing for years or blogging for years, they're going to use this tool to improve what they have already because it cuts out the time of creating a post or creating an article because there's a lot of research that goes, there's tons of research that goes into it. This is going to cut that time to that. And Dr. Tati, see, I'm just saying, I'm no more lazy writing will force people to level up.
Hey, Michelle. Good morning.
Good morning. So I like to tell the truth here. I say what's on my opinion based on my knowledge and experience of being in advertising and marketing and IT. I've done a lot of stuff. And it just was like, why am I doing all these things? Now I know why. To tell you these things, to bring you the truth of this is what's happening. Because we as humans, we hate change, but the change is here and it's going to roll over you. It's not going to stop. I've heard things about the next in the chat GPT that everybody loves. There's other tools, but I've heard that the next version of chat GPT, which is right now is 3, is going to be 4. I've heard that 3 is like this and 4 is like that, as far as blowing your mind. So I'm just saying, get ready. Now,
Right.
here's the argument. People are saying that this is going to take people's jobs. Well, if you're not doing a great job, yes, it's going to take your job.
Okay, but here's the thing. The chat GPT is just, you still have to give it information. It still requires a human element, and it requires you to think and put something in there before you get something out. You're not going to just go up there and push a button and say, give me that. You,
Right.
you got to do the work. You're still going to have to come up with the content or the content idea. You still have to know what you want to say.
Exactly. So you're right. This is a part of it, and I wanted to demo some things. I forgot to open this.
Well, take
Let
your
me
time and open it, because I
yeah.
used it for something. I was writing a contributor letter
Uh-huh.
to say thank you or whatever, and I was like, okay, I could have took what they gave me, and but I had to tweak it for what the contributor wanted to say. I mean, what
Right.
the person saying thank you wanted to say. Then I had to put in, using this verbiage, I put
Yes.
that in there so
Right.
that the verbiage I wanted would come out, and it just made it better, more
Right.
succinct. But I still
It
had to
made it.
come up with the
No, I agree with
initial.
you. You're doing it correctly. There are others that are not, and those things are going to those things are going to go away. I'm just doing I gotta add something
So when
while
you
I'm
said
here.
that, when people, you know, it, whoever said that it's going to replace jobs, it cannot replace a job if you're doing the work,
Right.
because somebody has to put the stuff in there. So if you
Yes.
weren't doing the writing yourself anyway, well, then maybe I don't know what you were doing and how you got that job.
Right. So laziness is gone already. And we said this before. I was saying about content before we started AI tools. I was like, the way the things that we post online for social media for business is has changed. You can no longer just throw up a picture with a quote and go about your business. I always use the example of you're a dry cleaner, and you put up a quote about WC Handy or somebody, and it has nothing to do with laundry. And people are like, well, what does that have to do with what I need? Because you're thinking, well, I got to throw something up there. Don't put anything if you can't think. But now we're at the point where, yes, you don't have to think, it will think for you. So I want to show you something. And I've been working on a bunch of stuff, but I want to show you this because,
Oh,
all right, let me bring up
all right,
let
everybody,
me
put your
present
seatbelt
this.
on and take some notes. She already gave us one. She gave us one tool that, feedhive.com. So write that down
Yes, Feed
and put it
Hive,
in your
Feed
dot
Hive,
com.
and why is it doing? Why is it
Put
asking
put
me to
that in your
log in?
notes, and you've got to have a way to enter. What the AI is doing is helping you to be better at interacting with your customers, your clients, your friends, and the people who follow you. You don't have to sit up at night now pulling your hair out trying to figure out how to formulate the sentence.
Right. Okay, so I'm trying to bring up this. Can I just share? It's trying to bring it in. I don't want to. Let me just do a
So
share
if you go to
screen.
present,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
present, and then,
processing. I don't want it to do that. I just
oh,
want to. I have the tab open. Let me try this.
yeah,
Okay, I didn't want to. Okay, so how do you? All right, let's do this. All right, I think now I can't see you guys. So can you see this?
I can see you, yes, and I can
Okay,
see.
that's what I'm trying to do because I don't know why it's bringing it in twice, but never mind. Okay, so now I can see everybody. So this is me playing around. Now let me stop and start at the beginning. I get ideas all the time of when I'm listening or reading or doing stuff on the internet, reading articles, hearing people talk, hearing people's lives, whatever. My mind is going when they're talking. So I got this idea and I wrote this down in my Asana. We are going to have to adapt to using AI tools to create content in 2023 and beyond because more is coming. This is only it's supposed to be beginning, but it cut off. I'm not going to edit it. I'm just not going to do that. So this isn't a piece of an idea and I put in my Asana. I'm going to work on this later. You don't have to use Asana. Whatever paper and pen, whatever you do to record your ideas, record
Yes,
them with your device, with your watch, with paper, whatever. Just get it down. Get it down and say, I don't have to flesh it out right now. I can come back to it. So this is a piece that I wrote and I said I'm coming back to it. So let me see now. I don't really do presenting. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Now, are we back? Okay, good. I'm switching back and forth so I can see. So, do you see this content on the page?
yes, I do. Three
So I'm
three
going to read it.
paragraphs.
I'm going to read it. It is true that AI tools will be integral to content creation 2020 and beyond. We are already seeing AI based tools being used to create content such as videos, music, and images. AI can help automate the tedious and repetitive parts of creating content, and it can also help with tasks like research, analysis, and optimization. And additionally, AI based tools can help create more personalized content, allowing for more targeted and effective campaigns. As AI technology continues to evolve and becomes more sophisticated, more content creators will be able to take advantage of this technology. We have only seen the beginning of what AI tools can do for content creation, and it will be exciting to see what the future holds. How does that sound?
Very well put together.
Okay, now I did not write that. I'm going to show you who wrote that.
Shut
Who
up.
wrote that? Who wrote
Shut
that?
up.
Canva Magic Write. I did not write any of this that you see on the screen. What
So
I wrote was, and let me go back.
if you're on your Mac, you should just have to hit the page back to
Okay,
the left.
because I don't really. Okay,
There
I
you
wrote
go.
that. Okay, I wrote that.
And wait, and the other was in Canva?
Yeah, yeah, yes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm grabbing something over here. Yes, I
Canva.
wrote that. This was a thought that I wrote in Asana, and I would bring up the page in Asana, but I didn't connect it. But this is what I wrote, and
Page to the right. Yeah, there you go.
there we go.
And Canva did
Canva
this.
did that. Chat GPT wrote. I have what I did in Chat GPT, which is similar, but I love this. I just wanted to show you. You don't have to use Chat GPT. You
Right.
can use
Canva.
Canva Write for free for now. But we always recommend that if you use Canva, which is a great tool, it does a lot. That you get the pro version, which is I think like
12.99 a month.
100.
12,
Yeah,
I think it was
something a
12.99.
year. Right. So I would not use this straight on, but it did a pretty good job
Well,
of
it's
taking my thought.
right. And then now you have to TJ it by going in and making it sound like you.
Now, what's going to happen where these tools evolve is I'm going to say write what it was before in my voice. It's going to learn me. Are
Right.
you scared?
No, because we have machine learning now.
Right.
we and machine learning means that the more you use something, say for instance on your phone, and TJ jump in here and make me say this right. The more you use something on your phone, it'll start popping up stuff that is it'll
It's
start recognizing
adaptive
what you
learning.
do. Like
Yes, adaptive learning.
if I keep using a certain app in the morning, it'll start popping up and open.
Well, yeah, okay. Stop right there. Your phone. If you have an iPhone, I'm pretty sure Android does it. The app that you use the most, they pop up at the top. Also, by time, my phone will say it's 8 a.m. You're usually in this app. It won't say. I mean, it doesn't say that exactly, but I've seen that. It's like it's 12 p.m. You're usually in this app. It knows what app I use the most and what time I doesn't. It tries to give it to me.
That is AI using machine learning based on the keys that you've been hitting at a certain time of day. And it works. Mark has a comment here. He says, Missing Letter takes excerpts from my blog and creates campaigns. Now it is my writing, however. So it is Mark's writing, but it takes excerpts from there to create a campaign. And he also says, I've had Word Hero for a while, which is AI generation for any number of categories. It sometimes helps me clarify ideas, but I do not like the writing because it is not my voice.
Right.
And
But it
so
will be soon.
it will be, because it's going to take your writing. Okay, so then it goes back to us again. That means we should have written something in our voice for it to be able to go and get our voice. We still
Right.
have to be the instigator. We still have to be the one who starts it, right? It always starts with us.
Hmm. Right. It starts with us. It starts with us.
But I'm
Um.
liking it. Okay, but I am
Okay. So
liking
let
I'm
me.
gonna
I'm
have to
trying
get
to
over
get.
there
I
and play
got so
with
many tools.
Canva.
Let me get back to you. All right. So that's what's going on with Canva. And thank you, Mark, for mentioning Word Hero. There's other tools. If you go to future, I think it's futuretools.io, it will list every tool that's AI based that's available now, and I had it to share
I'm gonna put it
with
up.
you. Here it
Future
is.
tools.
Futuretools.io, and let me put that in the chat there.
Wow. See, we are out of excuses for coming up with good content now.
No
Excusive excuses
excuses.
no more.
I love that. Excuses no more. Dr. Tachi has a comment. You want to bring it up? I'm trying to
Yes.
bring something
Oh,
on my.
Dr. Tachi said it'll be interesting to see what school systems and higher education does once it starts to write in your voice. I can see an increase in writing testing to gauge how a student actually writes.
Right. Exactly. And see, now on the other side of this, there is an argument of students using this to they're plagiarizing. I'm gonna call it that. That they use these tools and they go and copy and paste and they turn it in, excuse me, as their own. And New York City schools have banned the use of these tools in the school on the devices. But if every kid has a phone in school, they're just gonna do it on their phone. But it's been banned on the school devices here in New York. Now there are things being in the works to watermark or I guess let teachers and professionals know, okay, this has been copied from whatever tool.
I, I have a slight different take. What you showed us this morning by the idea that you had, the idea for a subject, that was your idea.
Mm-hmm.
The AI just embellished it or made it expanded on it. Is that the word I'm looking for? The
Yes.
AI expanded your idea. So without your idea, there wasn't anything to expand upon. So the student, wouldn't they have to have an idea?
Yes, they have to have an idea first.
Okay, so to me, if the student came up with the idea, I went on a summer trip this year and I went to the beach and I went to the mountains and I did this, and this. then let the idea put it together. I know they need to learn how to write a sentence, but what? We have calculators. The last time I did math by hand,
Okay, that's a good example of calculators. Like we weren't able to use them when I was in school, but now they use them, or I guess they're doing it now because you have your phone. How could you stop them from doing the calculations on their phone? So that's a good example of we had to learn the long, like 12 steps, and now it's done in 1 or 2 steps.
right.
Just real quick, this is the future tools. So it collects and organizes all the best AI tools, and you could there are tons. You could just go through, and then you could do it. Here it is, different categories: copywriting, marketing, inspiration, prompt guide, different things. So just go there. I'll just scroll real quick. There's
Wow,
all
this is
these.
lots of things.
Look, AI tax, AI technology to prepare and file your taxes.
Okay, now see that might work because that whole thing with the US government and all of that and trying to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, I forgot where I posted it because I'm not sure if I put it in my stories on Instagram, but I saw a story where with the Wharton School of Business
Mm-hmm.
that they use chat. Let me bring it up because I
Chat
screenshotted
GBT.
it.
Dr.
Um,
Tachi has a
go
comment
ahead.
while you're bringing that up.
Go ahead.
Uh, Dr. Tachi, about to start teaching another class on February 15th. Be for sure, I'm going to be looking to make sure they are not using that GPT.
There you go. There you go. Mark has the comment.
He says, but the artful articulation of ideas is a skill. Will it be lost? I don't love it. Not everybody knows how to write or has the gift of doing that. Do
And
you
see, the
understand?
thing is, the skill, the idea. That's why I wanted to start, and I showed you. I had an idea out of my head. That's where it truly is coming from. Even though Chat GPT or Canva Write is doing the hard work, the heavy lifting, it came from me. So that's why I said
Exactly.
it's not everybody that's freaking out about robots taking over the world. Not yet, but this is where this is where we need to be. And I'm looking at this from content creation for business owners because you don't have a lot of time. So this gets rid of the time. And once you get a rhythm, a system going, you're going to boom, 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 put it up, and then you go about your business of running your business.
See, this is the thing. I think they're talking about copywriters might get put out of business, but not so because if
Not
you
the good ones.
exactly. So if I'm writing, not everybody can do what Mark does and write
Right,
something. I
right,
might need help. I want to
right,
say, like, I wanted to put out something for Bizchicks saying what we do and how we do it. And I'm like, okay, my brain is, and so
fried
I
from
put,
doing everything else.
right, I put
Right,
out, I want to talk about this, the networking and the community and all of that. I put all that out and said what I wanted. It brought me back a nice packaged little thing that I could put out and make, and it sounded good and interesting, but I didn't have to
right.
do all of that extra.
The research, the heavy lifting, because that information is available already. And
Right.
that's what Chat GPT and all these other AI tools are going out and getting what was already created. That's why Chat GPT says they have everything up to 2021, I think
Yeah,
it
they
is.
said 20 things after 2021 may not be available.
So here's the thing. I just remembered a few years ago. It's been a while, and there was an outrage about this that they have a AI tool for medicine, but it was IBM developed something. It was probably AI tools, but back then it wasn't called that. And what it did was it went through the research papers and books and documents so the interns didn't have, because the old school way was the intern would go, well, here's a patient presenting with blah 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 symptoms. They had to go to the get 50 books and look it up. With this IBM tool software, it did it for them in like say 15, 20 minutes. I'm just giving it a time limit. So that was the deal, that it was like it saved them those steps,
And
because
and it
in
possibly,
medicine you have to get the answer really really fast sometimes.
right, it
So
possibly saved lives instead of
right,
waiting. Okay, what's that show, The Good Doctor,
The Good Doctor,
where he's autistic and
was
he
it
can
Grey's
sit up there and,
Anatomy?
yeah, and he could
Yeah,
see it. He could see all of that, and he's like, well, okay, not everybody is wired like that. So
right,
having the technology to be able to pull that data that fast is crucial for some saving somebody's life.
right. And
And
that's what's going on here.
right,
We're not saving lives, we're saving time.
exactly, which could be saving your life. Okay, anyway, Mark said, as one who has earned part of my living writing or editing for others, I don't like competing with technology. Now,
And I understand that. I understand that thought, but what I'm saying is that you're going to have to adapt. And this is why I had my thought that you're going to incorporate this tool into how you write. It's not going to take over. That's what people think. Oh, it's taking over. No, it's going to
mhm.
incorporate, just like your phone. Remember, does anybody remember a time when we didn't have a phone, a smartphone? What did you do to make a phone call when you were out?
I went to the
Payphones.
payphone, looked for some quarters, tried to find or dimes or something.
Do you
'Cause
want to go back to that? Do you
no.
want to go back to that?
Oh, how about
That
dial-up when you was on the internet? It's like,
because I understand your thought, but we're not this is a mind shift. It's a mind shift,
and
and it's happened before with other things. Hmm.
I would say that it would help whatever I was doing as a writer, because I am a writer. Now, I will go in and write all my stuff, but I use, what is it, Hemingway app to make sure that it's succinct and that it's not like a
Yes,
run-on sentence and some other stuff. That's AI. I
yes.
wrote the story, but it's telling me you had, your sentence too difficult to read and da 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 da. So instead of me complain, I was just like, run it through there and see what happens.
Okay,
Mark
so
says, I
let's
don't
talk
want
about Mark.
everyone to be wired the same way. I like the expertise. I like that the expertise is unique and not shared by everyone. Get off my lawn. Okay, Mark.
Mark. I love you for bringing this, because this is what we need to talk about. It's not going to make everybody Shakespeare. That's not what this is for.
Mm-mm.
That's why I brought up some of the other examples of things that we used to do. Now we don't do them any that way, and we're still
Anymore.
okay.
Yeah, and we are
But
still okay. Dr. Tachi says fraud is always discovered. So even if someone uses AI tools to appear more knowledgeable than they actually are, at some point they have to present in person, whether virtually or physically. Yes and amen. Because you're
you know
not
that
going to be able to you're not going to be able to get away with it.
that brings up the Emperor's New Clothes. Everybody know that fable.
That story,
This
yes.
is what it is. You can present yourself as anything online, but there comes a point where the proof is in the pudding, and you have to present yourself just like Dr. Taji says. And when you and again, as humans, we're going to have a level of discernment. And we've always had it. It's just that now technology has made that feature that we have. You gotta bring that skill out. Anybody can present themselves as anything online. We're at the point where technology you can take a video and you can take audio and you can make yourself present to be the president of the United States.
You can, and you will get caught because
Yes, you'll get caught. You can do it, but you'll get caught. See? That's what this is about. The people that have skills will always have skills. They will incorporate these tools into their creation process of I don't have to spend okay, if I spend 2 hours on a blog post, I don't have to do that anymore. I can spend 15 minutes because this tool gives me the information, and then I check that information,
Yes.
and then I write it, or I let it write an outline, and then I flesh it out, or I change it. But it's all, the idea always starts with us. That's why I wanted to show that slide that I said. That was my thought. I just put it in. I didn't say write this. I just put it in as is, and it spit that out. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
And we didn't have to go to GPT to do it. It was right
No,
there in an app that we have access to easily.
right. So now I want to show you something else with Canva, right? And let me see if I can find it, because I did some more. Now I know we're talking about, and I feel like this is a good tool, but I always tell you, a tool in the wrong hands, it does different things.
Right.
That part, the ethics of it, we're gonna have to work on that.
I said, TJ is AI generated. Pass it on.
I could be. All right, let me show you what I was working on. I want to show you, and I'm not trying to convince you to use it. I'm just saying this is going to help a lot. Okay. All right.
Yep.
So let me bring up my Canva. Okay. So this is my Canva. Well, actually, this is someone else's Canva that I'm using. I'm in the wrong Canva. Nope, I'm in the right Canva, but I'm on a team, so there's a team name. But you have it says what you want to try, start writing.
Mm.
Okay. And I want to show you this. This is Canva Doc. There's a plus sign. You click the plus sign, you go to Magic Write.
Okay, so did it flip over on your screen? Because it says all we see is
It's
the start
not okay.
writing.
Let me go back. Okay, it didn't. All right, so let me see what happened.
You'll probably need to stop, share, and then go to your whatever
Okay, yeah,
the
let me
next
go.
screen
I
is.
got so many tabs. All right, stop screen. Let me get rid of this. Let me
I'm
go.
I am I'm gonna go play with Canva Right.
Okay, here we go. Listen, I got so many tabs open. For some reason it opens up a tab, a tab, a tab. Okay, here we are. Okay, so did everybody see what I did? Let me get out of that. So when you come into Canva Doc, it gives you like a suggestion. I ignore that. And I just hit the plus sign. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Plus sign. And there's tools here. There's different things for writing a document, but I'm going to Magic Write. And then it says Magic Write, and it gives you a suggestion. But I'm going to put in something that I was working on, because I was reminded. Okay, here we go. I was reminded of a story, and I think we might have talked about this last year, of a guy in Dallas that he, during the pandemic, he's in the plants, and he started like a plant bar or something. Does anybody remember that? But I went to do like a follow up on him, and he's still going, because I found him on Instagram, and his Instagram is like, he take pictures of plants, he shows his bar. He had a New Year's Eve party. Come, instead of drinking, come and make the plants. They design it and everything. I
Mm.
think it's Energy Gardens. So I was like, okay, let me use him as an example. So I was like, what would I want to write about? So I put common myths about caring for succulents, because his succulents are those I forgot what it is. Those like um
Cactus and
cactus, aloe vera, those plants that you can, like, they're kind of hard to kill.
hard to kill. Yes, plants that are hard to kill.
And they're easy. They were easy for people during the pandemic, and there's a lot of plant life stuff online now, and then it has to do with mental health and wellness. All right, so I was like, okay, what do I do? Common myths about caring for succulents, because I'm like, okay, I got this plant, what do I do with it? And I just put that in, I hit enter, and I let it do the work. All right, so what do we have there?
5 tips. Succulents don't
All
need
right.
much water. While
Mm-hmm.
succulents don't require as much water as other plants, they will still need to be watered regularly. Um, to
Now
water
this
them deeply, they
right.
don't need
So
much.
this list is a good jumping off point for me I'm pretending I'm the guy that
Right.
I could go in and rewrite some of this stuff and add or subtract. But this is a jumping off point instead of me looking at a blank screen going, okay, I gotta write the things and this and this and that and that. So I can
Because
use this and move on.
right,
Now
because
also,
now because you
go ahead.
titled it Common Myths, and then so now you would need to go to number one,
Right,
myth. Oh, it does say succulents don't need much water.
right,
That's a
yeah.
myth. It does need
Hmm.
water. Yeah,
But see, I gave it the prompt.
right.
Just
This
like
is
in the
good.
previous thing, I had the idea.
Yeah, I like it because you just now need to put it to your voice and away
Or
we go.
add and subtract. If I want to do 7 and I can do 7 common myths, I could put the number in front of that, which would make it even better as far as SEO titles and everything. But I could add 10. I could make 3. Okay, but this is a jumping off point. Now also I want to point out it says generated with AI using canva.com magic, right? This technology is new and improving. Please check the accuracy before sharing. Okay. So now here's the cool thing about this. I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to put 5 in front. Okay. And I can change this. I could change the font. No, I'm not going to do that. What I want to point out is a button called convert to presentation. And when I do that, it goes docs to decks. I'm going to do get started because it's something new. And I could turn this into a
Shut up. Wait. So I don't have to spend all that time creating a PowerPoint where you know what I mean, where in the PowerPoint you got to type it up, add a slide, da, 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 da. Okay, people, this
Okay, so yeah, so let's keep going. So I'm gonna choose this plain one. There's not that many to choose from, and also if you set up your brand, you can set it up with your brand colors and fonts and stuff. But I'm not that's more stuff in Canva. I just want plain, and I'm gonna click create my presentation.
this is worth the price of admission.
So I can put a color palette on. I can do different things. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here because I don't want to spend a lot of time because I already did something I want to show you. So I'm going to put this one on and do apply to all pages. So then you have this. So see, it took the text and put it on the slide. So I have a slide. It's plain. I can change the font coloring and everything. But let me get out of this because I've already done some work and I want to show you. Uh, did that come up? Because I'm not sure.
You know how you have to once you switch a page, it doesn't
Right.
come up
Okay.
follow.
So did everybody see the part where it says it's going to turn it into a presentation?
Yes, I'm going to
Okay, so
use that.
I've done some work. So let me let me bring it up and then I'm going to show you the one. Okay, let me show you this one cuz I'm like I'm not in screen guys, I'm not in StreamYard cuz I can't see what you see. So let me go back. And this is one of the things about I love you StreamYard but make this switching thing easier. Okay, here we go. All right, so did everybody see that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So it was like a pink and white, plain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool, Terry. Yeah. Whatever. Now, let me go back and I'm going to open up something else. And let me see if I can do that. Now, can you see that one?
Yes,
What did I do?
you added the images.
Okay, I didn't do all of them. I just did a few. But see what I did? It's a jumping off point. All right, so it's a presentation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, if you have Canva Pro, you go to resize, Instagram post, copy and resize, and let me go to this. Now, can you see that?
Yep. And now it's an
It's the
Instagram post.
Instagram post. So I would come in here and fix this one. Like I would do that. And then I can move that over. And then I want this bigger. All right, let me come back, you guys. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see that.
Okay, now what I can do from here, uh I got so many tabs. I can download this, I can share it, I can in Canva you can send it straight to where it needs to go. And then, like on social media or whatever. And let me see, can I present? Let me see. All right.
You know that can be a reel, right? Oh, wow. I'm taking notes.
All right. I got to mute myself just for a second.
So this is really good. I am really impressed with the fact that I can create slides without all of the drama that I normally go through. And Keynote may have a competition because, I'm trying to use all my stuff that I paid for, but this right here is different. So, anybody else? Dr. Tachi says Canva has gotten so much better over the years. Yes, it has. I am very impressed, especially for the way that you can write it and then present it and then post it. I'm almost speechless. I am going to have to do.
Sorry, guys. I had to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Dr. Tachi says Canva has gotten so much better over the years.
Yeah. So there's a share. Oh, here it is. Share. And then I can share it to social. If I set it up, I can print it. I can do different things. But do you see that I started with Canva Docs? Let me see if I can bring it back. Okay, here we go. With Canva Docs, and all my stuff is here that I've done. And
I'm
here it
just
is.
so impressed.
Here it is. Let me show. So I just this is where we started.
And then you converted it.
Right. Right.
Oh, I'm going see now. I'm gonna get in here and start playing with some other stuff for things that I'm working on. It just cut my time greatly.
Right. So that was the point.
Because a lot of times you don't want to create a slide. You're like, okay, I gotta write the
Right.
thing, then you gotta get the slide, copy and paste, add new slide, find the graphics, da 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 da.
So do you see my point about instead of doing 20 steps, you're doing a few steps?
AI just took care of some work for me.
So you see the advantage of Canva Docs, the Magic Write, having the pro version of Canva, because it lets you one or two clicks. I've turned that from a presentation into an Instagram post or an Instagram story or TikTok reel or TikTok video or Instagram reel or Facebook reel or this or that. Just by me going, hey, common myths about succulents or whatever the thing is that you want to say. The prompts is
And
what
it
it's
was
called.
you instigated everything. You, the writer or the person with the idea, started the whole thing off. It would not have
Right.
come, it could not have come to being without your original idea.
Right. Now, remember the pieces of content that you can make: blog posts, infographics, videos, ebooks, case studies, checklists, testimonials, reviews. You can take user generated content. You can make guides and how to memes. Remember all the pieces of content. You can even use this for podcasts, creating a podcast, getting ideas, getting titles, getting SEO titles for video. It's there. There is so much.
Michelle says, I usually use PixArt,
PixArt.
but this is having me wanting to start using Canva. Thank you.
Yes. Now, realize that Canva, this is one of the drawbacks I have just from me being in graphics for so many years and using Photoshop, that it's not, the images are not as sharp as I like, but that's just my eye. It looks great to anybody that's looking at it. It's just to me, I'm like, okay, some of the graphics with text and colored backgrounds, I see some of the pixel delineations is not as sharp as if I did it in Photoshop. But see, Photoshop is a tool that's costs more than Canva. But if I need to get something out. I need to do it as quick as possible. I need it to look great. I need it to get attention. I need people to engage with it. Boom, there you go. So your excuse of I don't know what to post is gone.
That is
Is it
over,
gone?
people. It is over. And technically, if you want a higher resolution on your images, then you can upload your own images.
Right. Right. Exactly. So now that's the thing that I hear. I don't know what to post.
And Dr. Tachi says Photoshop costs more and there's a learning curve for the average person. Yes,
Exactly.
it is.
Yes. Yes, it is.
There really is. And I learned Photoshop and I was like, you know, and when I got turned on to Canva, I was like, oh, Photoshop is over. Just because I can do what I need to do without the hassle, which is why we're here, to take the
Right.
hassle
That's
out of
what
the
it's
hassle.
about. Thank you for bringing up. That's what it is. It's about without the hassle. That's the deal. And I know there's the argument of this is going to take people's jobs, but Amazon has a store where they don't have cashiers, and that's taking the cashier's job. But that's technology. It's not going to stop.
No,
We have
it's
to
not.
adapt. I know this makes some people unhappy, but this is what happened when we went from horse and buggy to cars.
We're not going back to horse and buggy unless it's just
Ford
I want to.
made the Model T. Yeah, remember Ford made the Model T, and the world went crazy. It was like, but here we are. We went from no smartphone to smartphone. Here we are. Where's Nokia? Where's BlackBerry?
I don't know. Anyway, somebody's garage. Dr. Tachi says exactly. I have Photoshop, but the time it took me to remove the background manually ends up being not worth it.
Right. Now, see, Photoshop, the professionals, I mean, people that do, the graphics you see for ads on television, they use tools like that and more, but they know how to do cut exact, all that stuff. You have a tool now, Canva and others, Pixar. There's there's a bunch, and all you do is you tap and it removes the background. To do that in Photoshop would take many more steps, but there are people that they need to use that because of exactness. But it's good enough for social media.
It's good enough for me to write an article and do what I need to do and
Yes,
take
and
the background off.
Right. Same thing for writing articles and blog posts. It's not a it's not a thesis. You're on social media to throw up an idea that catches an audience. You're not there to, present a lecture.
Or are you not trying to get an Emmy? You're not trying to get an Emmy for the image.
Some people want to do that. And I understand that, okay, yes, there are grammar rules and there are different things, but you're talking about people on a smartphone on their phone and they're doing this. And they don't have time for the, okay, you wrote a whole no,
and then neither are they going in and pinching in to see how good this photo looks. Let's see if they use the high resolution. No.
There was something that started with millennials called TLDR, and that's what they live by. Too long, didn't read. And they're proud of that for online. But I'm saying, as if you're writing a book, yes, you're going to do those things when you're writing a book. There's still standards and practices in higher education, all that. But we're talking about online when you're trying to get the attention of a mother who's I got 3 kids crying and I got how do I do That's why video is taken over from text.
You need to get to the point.
Yes.
In the video, in whatever it is, point 1, this. Mm-hmm. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. So you just saw me when I did the common myths about the succulents. It got right to the point. Boom, boom, boom.
And
and I
you
could.
can, so you can get your
Mhm.
message out to the world. Because see, TJ has been saying this for a very long time. You have something to say. Now you have a way to say it
Yes,
easily,
easily, quicker,
intelligently.
faster. Uh, you're the $6 million man now, or the six. It would be $6 billion man now. That just came to me. I was thinking of the opening to the show was like he's quicker, faster, stronger, because of the bionics. Well,
We got some
you're
bio.
quicker, faster, stronger,
We had
easily to make content.
um Michelle has a question. She says, has there been a live here on tips creating a post step by step style?
Do you mean
Like an
creating a post the way we just did it, or give me a
Instagram.
little bit more
Yeah,
detail?
just like Michelle, is that what you meant?
For Instagram, for TikTok, for YouTube, which platform? Give me a little bit more detail, because then we can really go quickly through that if you need some tips. And um I do have, matter of fact, I forgot to
She
we're
says
gonna test this.
yes. She says
Yes,
yes. Yes, meaning
Instagram.
she loves IG. So let's do
Okay.
Instagram
So
post.
so for Instagram, I just did the thing. Did you see where I turned the presentation into an Instagram post?
I
You
think
could
she's
just use that. Or
she's
um
looking like I believe what she's asking is it's hard for me to create
oh,
posts, I think, over
yeah, pull up
she
her.
said it's hard for me to create posts. I think I overthink or try to be too perfect.
Oh,
That's
I love. Thank you. A need to heal.
that's Michelle.
Michelle, I love that you asked this. She said it was kind of quick. Okay, so all right, so I don't. How much time do we got? Let me make
Hey,
it
I'm
sure.
good. It's up to you.
Okay, because I know that we have it's it's been an hour, but I this is the kind of thing I like to talk about. So I don't want you to overthink it. If you missed the beginning, I'm gonna recap, but I want you to go back and watch the beginning, because I started with I had an idea. When I wake up in the morning, I have my phone next to me. Sometimes I've woken up in the middle of the night because a thought woke me up, and I was like, I gotta record it, because I've done this before where I was like, okay, remember this when you wake up, remember it, and I've lost it. So I constantly write down my ideas and thoughts. I don't edit them. Let me bring it
I
up
got.
real quick.
I think I have an idea. Michelle, what would you like to tell somebody about getting massage or some body work? Because then we can use hers as an example.
Okay.
What would you want to talk to your audience about regarding getting a massage or body work? Just one thing. And
All right, let me bring and I'm gonna bring this back up because
like
um
3 tips. Remember
oh
the
sh-
lady TJ that you the lady a couple of weeks ago, was it last week maybe, you talked about the lady who had what to do when you go to a
oh, the esthetician. Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
All
Think
right, let
three
me
things to do before booking your um body work appointment, right?
Okay. So this is Michelle. This is what when we started at the top of the hour, I was explaining. This was a thought that I wrote down. I use Asana. You can use any tool you want. You can do a voice record. You can use notes. You can whatever note taking tool available. You can use paper and pen.
So step
But
number 1 is capture your idea.
this is me capturing my idea. It was sitting in my Asana. I have tons of stuff that I go in. I have it categorized by this, that, and the other. But when I have time, I say, okay, let me sit down and look at because I want to make a post. Let
Okay,
me look
here's
at
her
my
post.
ideas.
Here's her idea.
And I took that and then I used the tool and it spit this out. I use Canva Magic Write. Now, you're not going to use this word for word. This is okay. I have an idea. It expanded. And here's the thing. I don't want you to overthink what it is. Just put your ideas down somewhere, and then, okay, I'm
We
going to use a tool to expand on it. Now, you don't have to do all of this. This is a lot of text, and just go back and watch the beginning because I talked about it. But let me get out of this.
okay. So she has an
Um,
idea that she wants us to use as an example. How
okay,
how write a post on how the importance of drinking water before and after a massage or
okay.
stretching can help you.
All right. So let me go to Canva and put that in if we got time.
I got time, so I am going to try and copy and paste this because I know
Yeah,
that
because I need the text. I was trying to think how I was going to
okay.
copy that because I
So
can't.
you know how come on, Apple, I need you to do what you normally do right now. Oh, screenshot it, right?
Okay, importance of drinking water before and after massage. So let me see if I can type that in.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm sorry, guys. I got so many tabs, and I don't want to close the one where we're. And when I open Canva, it opens like a bunch of tabs. So
Yes, it does.
that's the thing. I don't. Okay, sorry. Um, the importance of drinking water before and after massage. Okay.
This is gonna be fun because I'm like, ooh. Now I know how to go get this, but I would need to do a screen capture. Then let me do that. Screen capture.
Oops. Okay, I hit the wrong. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Okay, I gotta hit magic right, and I gotta type it over. And well, let me show. I thought I was showing you what I was doing.
Okay, so I got
Let
that.
me bring up the tab. There we go. Okay.
All right, TJ, I'm gonna put this in the private chat.
I'm gonna do this. Did I type? Okay. If I did, I do.
Yeah, the importance of drinking. Ooh, that looks good. So, Michelle, I don't know if you could see that.
Is it there on the screen? Let me switch that.
It is on the screen, and it says the importance.
Okay.
Of look at all of that. Well, it didn't do that what I needed it to do. It says drinking water before and after massage can be incredibly we should put that in the as a post. Okay, now let's create a post with it.
Right. So I could go over here to convert, and it would make a presentation, but I could also copy and paste this text into whatever I use to edit text further, Grammarly, or
So
I use Linguics. Go ahead.
let's just take it like it is and make it convert it and see if we can convert it to a.
Right, because see, it's going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just show that. All right, and then I could just I'll just pick this one. So it's going to pop up in another window. Yeah, let me get over there. Because can you
We
see
can
that?
see it. We can see it.
Okay, so see, but I would chunk this up into different.
And
First I would rewrite this in my own words, and then I would just take like one and then just make. There's different ways of doing this, but
so
you getting the idea. You're taking the idea and then you're getting more information, and then you could put it as a story.
right. So
Different drinking water before and after massage can be beneficial, and that could be one story. And then I could make 3 or 4 stories out of this, or I can make 10 carousel out of this. There's so many ways to go with it, but what I'm saying is I don't want you to overthink perfect,
right,
which
because
is the thing I was saying before about people wanting to write thesis and books and have it correct and this and that. There's no that is gone. You're getting an idea out to people who need it. Who needs to know? And I'm trying to scroll
so
back.
you
Who
can
needs
go
to know this?
her clients right now.
Right.
So in that on this next slide, TJ, if you would put a enter right after muscles, you have two thoughts.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back and to the document and let that do it. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's my tool. I'm gonna go back and see if I can make it a list, and then
Oh,
instead
okay.
of doing it there, instead of doing it there in the slide,
Okay, cool.
let me try that. And also, I like the plain one because then yes, okay, that works. I would the document. I went back and okay, let me bring this tab up instead. So, can you see this one,
Yes.
the white one?
Yes.
Okay. So see, I went back and I hit enter. So see how it made the
It's got
slides?
three things now. So there's 3 points, 3 reasons why I need to drink water before and after a
Right. And
massage.
see here, I can bring in, let me see if I can do it real quick. I could bring in it's called the frame in Canva. Here it is. Or grid. Oops. Okay, so if you get it in the grid like that. So see, I can bring that in and drop a photo. And let me
And then
drop a
put
photo.
massage up there and it will.
Ooh, there.
Nice.
Okay. And then I can go here and let me go back to frames. I can drop this frame here, size it, and put a picture in there.
Like the
Which I
massage
will.
or massage. This is gonna be fun. Now you want me. Now you got me wanting to know how to. Ah, oh, that's a video too. Shut
yeah.
up.
Let me see. So I can go and drop different things in. Let me see if I can drop that. You know, I'm just real quick just pulling
Yeah,
stuff
and
up.
this is good. And Michelle is like, oh my gosh.
And then I can go to I think it's designs or photos. I can go somewhere. Nope. Let me see. Nope. No, it's somewhere. Where is it? The
Where's
coloring, the colors,
oh that's
design
or
colors.
oh that's
Oh,
over on
design. Here we go.
oh okay, cool.
And then let me see. I'm trying to do some other something nice. Be that. Let's try that. It could be different colors. Okay, so let's leave it there. And then if I go to where's the if I go to resize, because I had the professional one. I go to resize. Let's do Instagram story. Or I can move this around or I would move this because it's Instagram story, so it resized it. So I would have to do some resizing of it. I could change it and do some things, and then this would be a story. I could do some animation with this thing. Animate. I don't like that. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Trying to think of something. Something like I don't like that. There's different things I could do to. Okay, that was good. So I could do an animation, and then when I share it or download it, I could download it or share it, and then put it on social media.
Yep.
But I would go in and edit it.
She
So
says,
see, this
Michelle,
video should play.
right.
There it is.
And if you started to play from up at the top, you would hit all three of those. This is nice. I've got a new trick.
Okay, so see how now I got something to post. Here we go. And then I could put my branding in. I could go to town with this.
Hmm.
But there's a point where you would want to stop because it's really about the information and not okay, let me fly in monkeys and just flying in monkeys. Just things dropping and music popping and people dancing and this. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm like, okay, give me the information. Because what does your audience want? Information, relevant information. This is relevant information that we just made into a story, and I could download it and upload it, or I could do it from here. I didn't set up the social media to go straight to it, but it'll go straight to your Instagram story or
Right.
your Facebook or whatever it's connected to.
So Sheetan Michelle says, yes, this will help. It's going to take the hassle out of my posting hustle. I am going to be a posting star. And then she says, I love it. And she says, ooh, I have Canva Pro now. Looks very different from PixArt, but I can figure it out. Thank you.
Right.
Um,
Pixar and Canva started out at the same level, but we've been talking a while about using Canva, especially as a business tool for business owners, because they've added so many things. You can do a website, you can do a presentation, you can do a story, you can do a TikTok video, a reel, or this or that. You can now they have AI tool to help you write. So my point was is that um the the part where you are getting stuck is you're trying to do perfect. And
right.
I'm trying to go back to her. Where's her comment about
She's just,
here it is. I found it. Hard to me hard for me to create posts. I think I overthink or try to be too perfect. I'm glad. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for putting your honest thoughts into it because there we can work on that. The perfect word I want you to get rid of. You are a business owner. You know your business. You know your industry. You keep up relevant, up to date. You read industry documents, articles. It's in here. If you consume it, it's in here. If you know what you're talking about, it's in here. So guess what? While you're brushing your teeth or washing the dishes or grocery shop, ideas will boom, boom, boom. Trust me, they will. What you got to do is have something paper and pencil, something to record. Write it down, move on. Continue grocery shopping or whatever you're doing. Trust me, I know this is what I do. This is my process. I record it and I say, I will get back to that later. And I was a Sunday afternoon or whatever day you pick, or every day at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the kids are asleep, whatever. You pull this out, and you look at it and you go, okay, I like that idea. Let me post about this today, or let me set up a post for tomorrow. Because you got the idea. Before AI tools like ChatGPT and Canva, right? You had to, okay, now let me go research it. Let me look up a title. Let me see this. Let me find some stats. And that took the time out of it where you wanted to be perfect. And now, Canva, right? We just did it for you. The importance of drinking water before and after massage. Boom. Because social media posting is not, I'm going to write a thesis. It has to be perfect. This has to align with that. The stars and the moons and the this and the perfect. No, you're going to put it down, put a picture, make it look enticing, where somebody might go, "Ooh, thank you for posting this. Ooh, I have questions. Ooh, this is the jumping off point." So you're going to post it and leave it. You're not going to obsess over it. You're going to post it and leave it. And guess what? If it doesn't get any engagement today, that's fine. You
yes.
can archive it on Instagram and start over tomorrow with another idea.
Yes, because the information is going to get to the person who needs it. They just may not be online right at this moment, but they'll need it. And then you can
And
send people back to that post or your archives and say, here are
yes.
some tips that you
Well,
need.
the archive in Instagram means it's hidden from your feed. That's what I mean. If you didn't get anything on, I would leave it. I don't really care whether you like it or not or saying I don't care because I'm putting it up as my library. Okay. But what I want you to get out of is I am stuck, frozen, not posting because it's not perfect or I don't have the words. Now, Chat GPT, Canva Magic Write, Copy AI, Jasper, whatever. There's hundreds. Whatever tool you decide to use is going to help you get the words out of here onto the screen.
And Michelle said, I had a post that I've been trying to put together for like a week, laugh out loud, called Hello, is your body talking to you? I know that I know what I want you to say, but could not get it out. So I'm going to use Canva to put it together.
Yes, do it right now. Do not obsess over it being perfect. Now, when Canva spits it out for you, you're not going to use it word for word. Is your guide. Okay, the first point was this. Okay, let me write it in my words. And it doesn't have, you're not, I'm telling you, you're not writing a dissertation. That's not what social media is. Social media is, I got an idea, thought, I got to make it connect with an audience. And it's got to be quick now, because social media now has to be quick.
Yep.
The level of people remembering your posts because of this, and there's everybody else putting out content. So you got to figure out how to stand out by constantly putting out content. Now, I'm not saying that you just put out anything. I'm just saying you got we just did it. That was good enough right now. And then guess what? You might do one later on tonight, or you might set up one for tomorrow. You might do 2 a day. But you see how easy it is now to do 2 a day? Gary says 5 a day, but I wouldn't do 5. That's crazy. But it's just that you cannot post once and then I'll post next week, because I'm working. What is she saying? That she had a post that she's been trying to put together for a week? No. Hello, is your body talking to you? Boom. Go over to Canva, see what it spits out. If you don't like it, rewrite that. Say, write a script for to think of, there's different ways that you can ask it. I've done write a script, I've done write a Twitter thread. Oh, that reminds me, thank you. I was putting together a list of prompts today. So I have a list of prompts for you, and I want to test it out by having you put in the words AI prompt in the comments if you're on Facebook or Instagram. I don't think it's going to work for YouTube. So if you're watching now, you want to try this out with me, because I have not tested it. But you just, in the comments, AI prompts, and let me type this.
It might work on well, you'll probably see it on
oh, if I type it in, it might do it. I just thought about it. AI prompt. Just like that.
Okay, so
Type
I
it
need to
in
get
the
on
comments.
phone.
Type it in the comments, and then I think this might just work for Facebook.
And it'll
And
pop
you'll
up.
get, it's supposed to. If not, then I know I need to work on it. If you don't see anything, just in the comments, wherever you are in the comments, just say I want the AI prompts and I'll get it to you. But I set it up to do I use Mobile Monkey or something. So I didn't test it.
I want to do it. I want to play with it.
Okay. So just let me know in the comments. DM me, Terry Johnson Online, Twitter, WebGirl TJ. Let me know you want the AI prompts if this doesn't work. Because see, again, this is a test. Everything's a test. So I wanted to do it automatically, but I can do it. I can do it the old school way. You ask me, I will send it to you. Yeah. I don't know if it will work on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. YouTube. I got to figure out how to do that on YouTube. I know I could do a text thing. I just not set up my texting, text AI prompt to 33777. What we have for the Bizchicks. I don't think I have mine set up, or I do have it set up somewhere. I got so many things in my brain guided. I got to keep better track of it, because I got so much stuff. And it's just that this Chat GPT, Canva Magic Write has just taken over with me, and I've just been sitting. I was up like late last night, late and just spitting out things. So let me read a couple of them. I have it in. Hold on, let me read. Um, Let me see if I can bring it up because. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so I did write a roadmap on topic. Write a Twitter thread about topic. Beginner's guide to topic. Cheat sheet to topic. Step by step guide to topic. I had write a video script. One of the things I did, I was like write a video script for a beginner to explain to a beginner how to do something, and it wrote out a video script.
Shut up.
But I'm going to add the reason why I'm doing this. I'm going to add to the list. I don't have a number on it. I think I have about 30, 40 things, but I'm going to add to the list that ideas that you can use for the prompts.
Do you
And
see
this is
why?
turned into a workshop.
Yes, it has. Do you see why you need to tune in to Bizchicks? Tune in to and follow TJ. Do you see why you need to follow TJ? Terry Johnson online everywhere. You need to follow her. And let me find her little
Oh, it's
there.
on the brand. Yeah.
Okay, so terryjohnsononline.com info. Go there. You can send her a DM there. You can, if you're on Twitter, you can go to WebGirl TJ and get it.
Any of the social medias, my handle is Terry Johnson online. I was looking for
Yes.
that. I don't know if I have it here.
And DM her so you can get the AI prompt. Come on, you guys are going to be way ahead of the game. She just took the hassle out of your posting hustle. There are no excuses for no content this year, 2023. Your excuses are over with right now. So we're looking forward to seeing, and then put your post up on the Bizchicks Facebook. Put your whatever you posted, share it on the Bizchicks Facebook, because we want to promote that.
Yeah. So just if you're on social, it's Terry Johnson online. The link for everything is info. TerryJohnsonOnline.com info. I got a Discord. I got a social media plan. I got a bunch of stuff. And I got to really work on my stuff also. So this is like, along with you guys, we're working on this together because as business owners, there's so many things we got to do in our business that I don't have time for organization and content and being better. But this year, we're going to do that because of the AI tools, but they've been around. Like I said, they've been around for a while, been using it, but some reason Chat GPT has lit the fuse of explosion and people are just going wild for it. Also, the graphic side of it, was it Lenza that people are using to make the
yes, Lenza
avatars?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's Lenza, there's PhotoLeap, there's DALL-E, where you put text, you input text and you get a graphic image back of the description you put in. So this is what's happening with content, guys. This is what's happening from here on out. And I thank Mark for putting his concerns in. And unfortunately, it's going to separate the, what is it? What's the saying? Separate the wheat from the
chaff.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going to happen. And the people that have experience and knowledge in writing articles, writing books, just writing, copywriting, period, and they're good at their job, they're going to continue to be good at their job because they're going to incorporate these tools into what they're doing, where they're going to be able to scale bigger.
Yes.
That's what it's about. So, and that's it. I mean, we could keep going, but I think we need to stop.
This is good. I enjoyed this little workshop. Thank you for bringing your questions and your challenges. Yes. Come here, bring them so that we can help sort through them. You don't have to do it by yourself. You got a community here. And so you can join this community if you have not already done so. And Michelle said, I'm so happy I was able to get on this morning. Yes.
I'm glad you were here. I mean, and this is the thing that when we're doing this, it's like, okay, I can talk about it, but we need real world examples, which is why I use the succulents, because I was following the energy garden guy that he
Mm-hmm.
does. He creates not topiaries. He creates just like I'm thinking geraniums or is it no terraniums where you
Terranium.
make the dirt in a
Terraniums. In the
glass.
drop, yeah, that's the terranium.
Yes, that's what he does. But he has a business. He's in Texas somewhere. But I found him because he was on CBS this morning or something, and they were talking about it as far as pandemic and why he started and stuff like that. But um go out and do it.
Yes. Join the Bizchicks community. You got two ways of doing it. You can go text biz to 33777, or just go to bizchicks.net, hit join now, get into the community. And again, share your posts over on the Facebook group and in the Bizchicks community group at the bizchicks.net. We want to see what you've been working on.
Right. And follow me online, Terry Johnson online, because I'm gonna, have more stuff about this and just thinking about workshopping this. We might do more because it's always changing. There's always new tools coming in or things being added, or you might need to know how do I do XYZ. And that'll be the place to do it. So I'll announce it there, whatever we do. And the Discord, if you want to go in there, there'll be more stuff in my Discord. All that is in the terryjohnsononline.com/info.
Yes.
Link.
So with that, we will be back on Friday. TJ will be back with us on Friday for Tech Life Weekly. She's going to be bringing us all the social media news and updates. Dr. Tachi will also be there talking about media.
Very important topic, media. Very important now.
And Terry will be bringing us some stories of tech stories coming in. So you'll learn some tech and how to put it together. We're here to help you grow. So thank you for being a part of this broadcast today. We will see you again tomorrow. Coach Karen is coming in. Make sure that you have fun in your business. It's okay to make money and go to the front of your own line.
Yes.
See you next time.
Thank you.